Hey everybody, and welcome to another YouTube video. Today we are again playing the Raft.
And what are we going to do today, Alton?
Today we will be doing the advanced versions of these little thingies and the Smelter.
And why do we need to do the Smelter?
Because in order to get the advanced version of the grill, you need a Smelter.
Well,
And the easier way to get the advanced version of the Purifier, you need a Smelter.
Right, because you need to
So this, you can just go to deserted rafts and get metal ingots, but glass, but it's really hard. And this, you need 2 metal ingots. So that's hard to make, and that's impossible to make if you don't have a smelter.
So how do you get these metal ingots
pretty
in
much
glass?
impossible. Metal ingots, you dive underwater, and then you can come back up.
Okay.
And make the smelter, and then smelt the metal ore and make metal ingots. And then with the purifier, you just get sand and make glass in the smelter.
Okay. So what tool do you use when you go underwater?
You've used the hook.
Okay.
And
so let's get a hook then.
Just a normal hook for now.
Yep.
The scrap hook is way better. Scrap hook's like normal hook. So yeah, plastic hook.
Okay. And then what we're going to show you is us diving in and swimming a little bit, but then because we're in creative mode, there is no islands, which is where you get the ore and the
sand and clay from.
So we'll splice in some footage from a game that I'm playing. So you can see we're swimming down here, and if the little mounds on the beach islands look like the same color as the sandy floor, then that means that it's sand you can harvest, like this.
And then if it's gray, like rocky, more gray, it is metal ore. You can usually find it on the sides of the islands deep underwater.
Right, it usually has a little shimmer to it, and right here, this will be some iron ore that we splice in. The thing that you don't want to get confused about is that if the sand looks discolored, you might actually be getting clay.
Mm-hmm. If it looks like tan.
If it looks tan. And you actually do need clay, as you see we're grabbing here, in order to make the smelter. You don't need it to make the other 2 things, but you do need it to make the smelter.
Mm-hmm.
You need lots of sand and clay. Alright, let's... and you can see there's other various things down here on the ground.
There's seaweed and plastic and scrap.
And scrap. They look like old crutches and car parts.
Mostly car parts. So.
Alright, let's head up to the raft now, Alton. So we're back in...
I was kind of worried. I wanted to make an anchor for that, so the raft wouldn't float away. But good thing it didn't. The seas aren't that choppy.
No, they're not. I think you stay placed in the creative mode. So,
unless you make a sail and move around, or paddle.
Right.
Or moving thing.
The first thing you need to do is, to make the smelter, is make some brick. Can you make wet brick? Is that something you can show us? In creative? It's under the screw.
Maybe.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, wet brick. I can't make dry bricks.
Okay, so we'll craft, you need 6
I'll just
of them.
have 3.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll just make 3 just to show people. It does take a while. You can just place them. Now, if the shark does eat your thing, they will go away. Because...
Right, if they're sitting on a tile that the
shark is eating, they'll go away.
So you have to wait for those bricks to dry.
That doesn't help, by the way. Blowing on them. You should say blow on brick.
And once you get 6 of those, you can make the smelter. So let's go up and see what that is, Alton.
The smelter is here.
Yep.
In the chest.
So you need planks, which you can gather,
dry bricks,
scrap, and nails. And you make nails
by
using
scrap. So yeah, 2 scrap for 3 nails. Good trade. Not
so
2
all
for
those
1.
things you can get in barrels and stuff like that, or harvest on the floor, like the island floor, like we showed you. But let's put a smelter down.
Okay, smelter. Boom. It's pretty big. Booyah. That's what you need the clay for, the outside. But
Right.
that looks like way more than 6 bricks.
It does look way more than 6. But I'm glad it only makes you do 6.
And not like 50. So yeah.
Nice.
Jump.
And of course it's fueled by wood, so we can throw our planks in.
Looks like you can throw 3 or 4 planks.
Can you show us crafting in here? Can you get a piece of glass to put in, or a piece of sand?
Maybe. If I go here, it might, not sure.
I don't think you can. I think you just get the resources.
So yeah, we can just
All right.
splice in footage.
So when you put a piece of sand in, it takes about, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute or 2 or something like that, and it makes glass. When you put the iron ore in, same thing, and you get an iron ingot. So assuming that we got all those, what are we building, buddy?
An advanced purifier with the glass. You need sand. 1 sand is 1 glass, I'm guessing?
Yep.
So craft.
So you need 4
Sand.
sands, along with the sands for all those bricks. So in total,
Boom.
that's 10 sands.
Just to make this.
Because you need 6 for the smelter and 4 for that.
So yeah, if you get your little cup out, unless you've already made the bottle,
Which is the upgrade.
which you probably haven't.
No.
So you just place 5 of these things in here, and then it takes a little bit longer, I think, because it evaporates. It's the water evaporation. I think that's it.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
and if you ever want to get rid of something in a cup in creative mode, you can just drink it.
Or right mouse button to pour it out.
Yeah.
So
And
now
we
you
are
just
already-
wait.
Now you just wait. And while we're waiting, we can do the simple grill.
Well, what's the cool
and
thing about this purifier, Alton?
is you don't need any fuel
That's right.
because it evaporates on the glass, and then the purified water sits in here, and then all the salt stays in there. Now you don't have to empty it out, like clean it.
There it goes. There's some.
There we go. There we go.
Let's fill it up with fresh
Now
water.
fill with fresh water, and now, boom.
Now you can drink your fresh
Now
water.
you can
And you have
drink your
5
fresh water.
doses, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so this advanced grill.
The advanced grill. See, it just made more.
Yep.
The advanced grill here.
So you need. Can you go back so we can tell people what they need
Okay.
for it?
They need 6 planks, 2 metal ingots, which you smelt on the smelter. That's why we made that. Rope and nails.
Right. So 1 iron ore equals 1 metal ingot. So. And the metal ingots are very deep.
Okay. Just turn it this way. I know I already skipped it by accident. Okay, here. It's like a grill in your backyard. It's just like a normal grill.
It is. Let's fill it
So
up with
place some planks. Now with this grill
Do we have
it's
fish we can
bigger.
put on there?
and this grill. No, but we can just fish a little bit. Get some pomfret and herring. Now if you want to get like small fish like pomfret and you keep catching big fish with your like scrap fishing rod or something, you can do that. You can switch back to the normal fishing rod and then yeah. So pretty much here,
So the
As you
one
can
cool
see,
thing though is like
it doesn't cook one thing.
Right.
It can cook up to 3 things.
with the same amount of fuel that it would cook to just
One
use to cook
on
just
the
one.
normal grill, which you shouldn't. You should just destroy that and just throw it into the ocean. Once you get the advanced purifier and stuff, Because what's the point in having it if it's way worse?
Right.
So it cooks at the same speed and all that. It still requires fuel because it's a grill, obviously. There isn't really any grills that don't require fuel. But as you can see, it's cooking 3 things instead of just 1.
Right.
Which is a big upgrade.
Big upgrade. So once you have these 2 items, you're pretty much set.
Yeah, and you can survive. Now you have the grill, but not the purifier.
I think that's correct right now. There you go. They're all done.
Now I have 3 cooked items.
And you can see them down there. Nice.
I'm not sure how to cooked potatoes crunchy. Same with the cooked fish, but
it's all good.
Raft thing.
Nice.
The way of the raft.
So that's the advanced survival for food and drink in the raft.
Yes.
Any final thoughts there, Alton, as we lose our daylight?
Make a bottle.
Make a bottle. Well, we'll show people how to do that in the next episode.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good time out on the raft.
Bye.